Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time this reach you, I greet you. I usually be washing my face, but I took a shower, gone make me something to eat before I get outside. So I woke up this morning to a Facebook memory and it blows my mind. Right? Like 4 years ago, I was begging my friends and family to support my movement, support what I had going on, like on my little EJ journey, if you get what I'm saying. And I ain't really get no help. Like, I just kept doing what I was doing. It took a couple years before I got some rhythm on the internet for what I had going on. You know, Facebook reminds you that, like, they post the little memories and tell you, like, where you was at and what you was doing. It's the reason why social media is good for keeping up. So I post a lot of content because I can go back and look at it. And posting a lot is kind of messing up. It's kind of messing up my social media. Like, in my mind, I really feel like I could be way further along than I am. I don't even have 100,000 followers on Instagram. And I have 2 million followers on TikTok. I ain't figured out how to transfer them over. I done asked, I done did all type of stuff. But you know, when it comes to the apps and all of that, anything that you say vocally, right, or visually that tell somebody to leave that app to go somewhere else, they don't give it no rhythm. They not really gonna shadow ban it or nothing like that, but they gonna make sure that it's at the bottom of what content you post. So it just kind of let me know, right? And the memory just kind of brought it back because I woke up this morning and literally had 2.5 million followers on TikTok. 2.5 million, and not for myself. That's what this little conversation is about. I don't really say this out loud, and I don't really give myself a lot of credit for it. But November 18, 2017, I looked my mother in her face and told her I would do everything in my power to make her name live forever. I put it in a book. I done did some other special stuff that I don't even talk about. I'm gonna start venting and telling myself about baking and all of that so people can start getting hip to what I got going on. But I told my mother that I would do everything in my power to make her name live forever. This morning I woke up to 2.5 million people that I could say for certain know who EJ is. They know the name. They may not associate it with my mother, but that's not my problem, right? It's my success, right? I know 2 million, 3 million people know who my mother is. And I told her I would make her name live forever. I'm still not really as proud of myself as I should be because I keep messing it up, trying to post all the content, right? So I can go back years later and look at it and see how far I've came from where I started it. It's depressing, right? It is extremely depressing. It's one of them things that I just can't begin to explain to somebody, like, but I'm doing it. And I gotta be proud of myself. But my mother taught me a long time ago to never be satisfied. Got that from my mama. So I post so much. So I do so much. Never be satisfied. And I'm eating oatmeal. Right? Never be satisfied. No matter what it is, it can get better. I grew up with that. It molded me as an adult. That's why I act like I act. That's why things don't move me the way that they supposed to move me, because I've been programmed to not let it move me. No matter what I do, no matter what I say, no matter what I got going on, I could always do some more. I could always add to it. I begged my friends and family to go on this journey with me. They ain't want to go. They didn't believe in me. They didn't believe that I can even pull it off. And they heard me say it. That's what throw me off. They heard me say it. Right? But now that I got a couple million followers and all of that, boy, they quick to claim me. right? They quick to claim me to strangers that know who I am. They found me on their own without their assistance. They quick to tell somebody they related to me or we friends or I grew up with them. But if you go check their social media, you wouldn't know it, right? You wouldn't know that they grew up with us. But they want to tell somebody, right? They want to tell somebody now when somebody mentioned us. Instead of saying, yeah, I know who that is and just continuing on with the rest of their day, no, they go out of their way to tell people that they related to me and I ain't never talked to them or I ain't never seen them before. We don't talk. We ain't spoken in years. We ain't talked in years before this happened right here. You don't know me. I've elevated from where I came from. You know the old me. You know the old me, the one that you didn't support. That's the me you know, right? That's why me and you don't talk, because I figured out that I don't need you, right? You already know me. You will never see how bright the light is around me, right? You won't. I got to get away from you so you can see how bright it is. And Facebook told me this morning and it blew my mind. Like 4 years ago, I didn't know what TikTok was. I didn't have 3,000 followers on Instagram, and I definitely didn't have the following that I got right here on YouTube where you watching this video. I definitely didn't have it. But it told me that I should just keep pushing. So I told myself, and I'm telling myself now, so I can go back and look at this later on and be like, bro, you making an impact. Keep pushing. You know you had to leave that to get here. But this is not where the end is. You have to keep pushing. If you don't keep pushing, then we not going to get there. That's why I'm finna eat this oatmeal. And you know what I'm saying? Put some good coating on my stomach. And I'm finna try to put a little bit more effort into getting us where we trying to go. Y'all have a good day and be safe.